I am now.
Roll now.
Okay.
Okay, maintenance is divided into three specific categories, and we call them mission requirements. The first one is pre-mission, where you put things together in preparation for a day's outing, and the pre-missions cover the lubrication, the setup, the checking of the cylinder, its integration in the hull. The mission requirements are done during the actual operation of the model at the lake or the pool. The mission requirements maintain the condition of the model in an operational mode. It also covers steps that check for leakage or provide for recharging a propel, etc. So mission checks are done on site and usually in support of operation. Post-mission is done in shop after a day's playing at the pool or the lake. Post-mission is the most important in that it's preservation of the system, specifically the subdriver and the hull and its associated linkages. You get things in a condition for long-term storage so that when you're ready to operate again, when you start the cycle again with pre-missions, you have a subdriver that's operational, not corroded, well preserved, and also a submarine and its linkages in the same condition. So you start with pre-mission, which is to take the subdriver out of storage in its condition which was it was put in when you did your post-missions from the last operation. Pre-mission involves checking out the cylinder. Before you install it in the model, you install the motor bulkhead, you vent off the excess air built up to the equalization valve, you do a leak check in a pool or a tub or a sink of the cylinder by itself. In the case of this model, where we have two cylinders, a battery cylinder and the subdriver itself, they're leak checked before they're installed in the model. The subdriver and its associated battery compartment are installed and secured with rubber bands. Linkage is made up, the unit powered up, and linkages checked for correct operation of the control surfaces, as well as the running gear to the rotor or propeller. At this time you also charge up the onboard bottle, and you lubricate all points of where control surfaces, push rods exit the cylinder. What?
Go ahead.
Your pre-missions, once you've got the cylinders installed in the model, you made up the linkages and everything is checked for correct operation. If available, you use a tub or something to check the entire system for trim. If not, then you'll do that at the lake, and it'll be part of your missions.
Right.
So your pre-missions gets your cylinder and hull up to speed and ready to go in the water. Your missions occurs at the site, and basically it's nothing more than turning on the transmitter and subdriver, placing the model in the water and operating it. And mission check, principally the big one, is about a minute after immersion. Pull the model out and then check for leaks. If you're going to leak, it'll be in the first minute.
Right.
If it's tight, then you're going to be good for the entire day. Periodically burp the equalization valve as temperatures increase in the subdriver. That expands the gas, and you want to make sure you don't get a high differential in there, or you're at risk of unseating a bulkhead. Mission checks include keeping the propel onboard bottle topped off and the batteries up to charge, replaced as required. Post-missions occur when you get the model back, and basically it's removing the cylinder, venting off the onboard bottle. You don't want to leave a charged propel in there any longer than you have to. Opening up the motor bulkhead and keeping it off so everything can air out. Even though you don't detect any moisture in the form of water or condensate, you want to leave the motor bulkhead off so everything has a chance to assume an ambient humidity.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're going to wind up with a tropical rainforest in there, and all your boards will turn green. You charge your batteries, you put them in storage, you put the subdriver in storage with the motor bulkhead removed or at least unseated in a dry, dark space. The model itself, lubricate linkages is required, check everything for correct operation, repair any dings or breakage, and put the model either on display or in storage. So that covers your pre-mission, mission, and post-mission checks.
All right. Tell me